What up, though? My name is Kern Brantley, and I love J Ross TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy J Ross. I'm here with my dog Kern. He in the loop putting in work, man. City Winery with Chante Moore over the last 3 days, man. And when I tell y'all, this dude here been having that bass on lock. He got it on lock. But man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, boy, what y'all don't know. Man, this dude's resume is so long and so prestigious, man. But you know what? You tell him, Kern, because you better tell him than me.
Well, I mean, basically I started off in Detroit, Michigan, in the church with Minister Thomas Whitfield. That was my mentor. Tommy introduced me to Marvin Winans, and then I started working with the Winans. He also introduced me to Twinkie Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Aretha Franklin. So I got a chance to record with Aretha, the Clark sisters, the Winans. A lot of stuff in gospel. From the Winans, I met Teddy Riley. Then Teddy flew me to New York. Working in New York with Teddy was a great friend. I went on tour with Teddy Riley and Guy, Aaron Hall, Damian Hall, and we toured all around the world. Teddy introduced me to Bobby Brown. I wound up working with Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat. Went back to Detroit, started working with my homegirl Aaliyah. That was a great time. And after that, I went right back to New York, hooked up with Mary J. Blige. Through Mary, that's when I hooked up with Puff Daddy and the Bad Boy family. We did all the Bad Boy artists. Faith Evans, Puff Daddy, Little Kim, Carl Thomas,
man,
Winans, 112. The list goes on for Bad Boy. From that, I think I went back home and hooked up with New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men. We did those pairs. My brother Valdez, who's the musical director for Usher, for like 20 years. On the Usher tour, we went out again, hooked up Usher, Faith Evans. After that, right back up with Teddy Riley, we did Blackstreet. From Blackstreet, we went on to like other artists like Genuine.
Man, dog, Kern, Lord. But let me ask you this, though. Like, all right, now you already in that position. But before you got in that position, what did you have to do to prepare yourself to be in that position?
Man, just growing up in Detroit, we was around so many legends like Greg Fillinganes, Kamal Kenyatta, the great Nate Watts, Byron Miller, Michael J. Powell, Sal Benford. So I grew up around a lot of heavyweight musicians and jazz, and also I studied with some of the funk brothers like Mr. Earl Van Dyke, Beans Bowl. I knew Teddy Harris. Kim Weston was a good influence in my life.
Yeah.
So that's just prepared me. Kim Weston, she kind of prepared me for working with multiple artists like that, and then went on working with Beyonce, Destiny Child, Lady Gaga, David Foster, J.J. Lynn, Nicole Scherzinger, and of course my girl Chante Moore. I've been knowing Chante for like 30 years. I was her first musical director with MCA Records, working with Chante. Most recently, I've been actually got a chance to work with one of my heroes, Mr. Bootsy Collins.
Oh yeah.
So
keep
the ball rolling.
But like, all right, now you grew up in a town full of legends, with James Jamerson and Al Turner, everybody.
Al Turner.
So what would you say to like some cats coming up who don't have those type of influences where they live? What can they do still to grow and to be able to make it to the main stage, such like you?
Well, see, nowadays you guys have social media. See, back then we didn't have social media, so if I wanted to meet somebody, I would have to go out to the concert. I went out to the concert. I met Miles Davis, hanging out at the Fox Theater. I met Bootsy Collins and George Clinton at United Sound. But nowadays, I say to guys just, continue to network. Be cool with everybody.
Yes, sir.
It's cool to be friends because as the musicians community, we're all a lot of friends. Recently, we lost a great person, Mr. Aaron Spears.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron was a great loss to the music community, but he was another one that, we all show ourselves friendly. Aaron, Gerald Hayward, Nissan Stewart, Teddy Campbell, cats like that. So, we all still church boys at heart. Most of us come from the church. So, you just stay cool with everybody, man. Be cool with cats. It ain't a competition. It ain't about who got the big gig or the little gig. Just do what you do.
Do what you do.
And do the best you can.
Once again, y'all, we hanging out in St. Louis at St. Louis City Winery. As y'all can hear, the show just finished, so they putting in work. There goes Sarah, y'all. She run things around here, and so you know, we do it live, y'all. So we don't be messing around. So back with Kern, man, y'all know him, man. Y'all seen him on stages all over the world. Hey, Kern, but look, what about like? Do you think like the young cats or cats and them falling into professionalism the way they should, or you think it's waning, or how would you assess that?
Well, I know it's a lot of. Sometimes I feel like they don't really. The young cats, to me, they don't always give respect to the guys that came before them. But you got to remember, somebody had to pave the way and open the door for you.
Right.
And like people open the door for me, you know, like Nate Watts and stuff like that. So you always got to know where you came from, but you got to look back and also give respect to the cats that came before you, and then also pull up the guys that's coming behind you.
Right.
You know, it's all a chain. You know, we all pull each other in. You know, and so it works like that. I'm working out here with Rain Man and Westberg.
Oh yeah.
You know, and we always pull each other in, and it's really a family, a brotherhood, and a musical community. That's what it's called, a community.
Yeah. So now, good question here, I believe. What made you choose Warwick, baby? That's a heavy.
That's a heavy bass. But you know, what really made me choose the Warwick bass is that the low B string is even tone. It don't flap. A lot of those
people don't know what you're talking about. Break it down a little bit.
You know, so I got a 5-string bass Warwick. My first bass was a Warwick thumb bass, and I think I paid like $3,500 for that bass, and I saved up for it. But when I actually played all the basses at the store, that one it was so warm feeling, even though it was heavy. But Warwick is the sound of the wood. The wood, you know, Warwick is from Germany, and some of the best luthiers in the world are from Germany. The trees and the people that build the instruments and the craftsmanship in Germany is really high standard. So I think that's what made me really gravitate to the Warwick bass, the sound of it, the wood, the low B string, and I've been endorsed by Warwick for like the past 10 years. So that's my instrument of choice.
Yeah. So what's up next for you, big dog? What you got popping off? What you see yourself doing in the future?
Man, you know, actually I'm starting to get into movies, but not as a musician, but more as an actor. I've gotten a couple roles. I'm doing a detective movie.
Straight up.
I'm also in the new Jackie Wilson biopic, Hired, that's being filmed in Detroit. And then my brother Val is doing music soundtracks too. So Valdez is doing soundtracks. And I've got called to actually be an actor in some of these films.
Uh-oh.
You know, you might see
the new Denzel, baby.
Yeah. Hey, Denzel.
Hey, y'all, but we hanging out in St. Louis, man, the City Winery, man. Got my boy Kern in, man. Just got through putting in work with Chante Moore, man. He I want to just say shout out to him for giving us some time, man. Let us do what we do in the loop. And but I know he's tired. You know?
Man, this is our third show, man, and we were in Pittsburgh before that with Moo Moo Fresh. And I'm also on tour with Dougie Fresh and the Hip Hop 50-year anniversary with Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, KRS-One, and EPMD. So that's been fun as well.
Man, you just be getting it in, bro.
Man, I'm from Detroit, man. We got to get it in. We got to get that bag, baby.
All right, y'all, this your boy J. Ross, man, hanging out with my boy Kern, man. We gonna let them bounce, y'all. We 10 million strong and we gone. Peace.
Peace.